Well, hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Ascension Playground. This is your friend Ursie. And yes, I've placed myself on a little bit of a sabbatical. I've really been tuning in and going inward to find out how I can restore my energy. It's those times where you just know, okay, take a break. And so giving yourself permission to do that. So now I'm back and I'm just so excited. My friend Julia Balaz and we just finished a 2 hour chat, which we've recorded, and I'll be sharing a bit more later after I figure out how to um, edit it. But here's what's come up during that conversation. Julia asked me a very specific question, and that is, Ursula, when did you start looking into astrology and then galactic astrology? And that really gave me pause because I don't think I've ever stopped to wonder when, but I think what came up like a rocket through me was when my children's needs couldn't be answered by Western medicine, when the alternative medicine did not work. I went to everything I can get my hands on with soul connections, past lives, astrology, numerology, human design, gene keys. But this pathway into the esoteric was really rocket fueled by a mother who was trying to understand and find solutions. What were the issues? And then how do you find solutions that are not in the norm? So when everything else fails, I'm not just going to sit with a diagnosis and wonder, or when your spouse gets cancer or there's other health issues. So, this idea of energy healing, Reiki, I did the soul reconnection with Eric Pearl, trying to understand what axiotonal grids are. So, I love Julia's question for me because it made me stop and pause and look back and go, oh, wow, look how far I've traveled outside the normal life. So as a painter, I've been given permission to experiment and play in an art studio with many colors, many ways of expressing myself in color, on canvas, on panels, on wood. There's permission and license. But the deep dive into the esoteric realms, well, that was me trying to sort things out. And then later, when your beautiful little babies turn into like young children and then they become teenagers, there's this desire to really help them understand themselves and navigate the landscape. Which do I pick up, Mom? What would you recommend? This path or that? And not like I knew, but as a guide on the side, I could kind of say, hey, what about this college? This one seems to be more towards, I could go, look, where's her north node? Where's his north node? And point them in the direction with another compass in mind as well. So it's not like I was born and raised with the esoteric and the spiritual. That was a path inward from a place of, oh my gosh, I've got to figure it out. Help me. And then the replies kept coming in. So if you're hearing this message, I just want to let you know that there are so many other pathways, and you choose to pick which ones that feel right for you from your heart. I think when my mind was telling me, okay, do what the doctors say, and that made either things worse or did not improve, then it's like, okay, we were going to figure this thing out. So, whatever diagnoses, whatever label, whatever way you want to see yourself or your beloved children or partner or spouse, there's other lenses to look into. So it's really been about self discovery for me with the heart of a mother to figure out how can I better guide my children. And so today on the Ascension Playground, all of my children just about are out of the nest. But at home are two of my corgis, Teddy and Sophie, and my husband, Mike. So even though Mike and I don't share the same passions around the esoteric, he is deeply spiritual and loves me. And that gives me full permission to go ahead and be my more fuller self as well. Not that I needed it from the external, but it certainly does help in the home. So good to see you again on the playground. There's more fun to share. I'll be coming back soon to talk a little bit about our 7 chakras or chakras and some of the things I've found about healing and if that might help you or not. Anyway, stay tuned. Thank you so much for showing up, and we'll see you next time on the Ascension Playground. Bye for now.